Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Nerf Herder. I've got something that is very long time in the making. So I have a old Obi-Wan Kenobi K4 hilt that I have had on my shelf for probably 4 years or more. I don't even know. Could be more. I got this kit. This is a Parks when Korbanth was partnered with Parks, and he made a lot of those older model hilts for Randy at Korbanth to distribute, which was the 2.0 kit that I like to take and cut up, a couple other things, but Korbanth was the distributor, so they went their separate ways. And when they did, this hilt went on sale for like $100, and I was like, yoink. Like, I needed it, but I wasn't sure on what I was going to do, because one of the reasons I was always hesitant to really install one of these and have it more than just a shelf queen was because originally the speaker was only like a 22 bass speaker, I think it would fit. And if y'all know me, I know that some people swear by 20 and 22 and 20 millimeter speakers and 24s. To me, it's always seems a little just on the disappointing end. Even if it's loud, it still doesn't sound full to me. But again, that's just me. That's my personal preference. So any hilt that can be modified to put a 28 millimeter speaker into it, I rethink my situation, and I'm like, all right, okay, let's do that. I had spare parts, spare components, and yeah, I already have a recessed blade made for my creepy uncle and my V2, my KR V2, and I was like, you know what, I need more thin neck action in my life. So this is, again, I weathered it. The kit does come kind of like this. I did a lot of weathering, so you know, your boy likes to make sabers dirty. So I did weathering all over. It's kind of hard to see, but there's rust in the clamp all around the areas that rust would collect, right? Blade plug I made. Show that off here in a second. So one of the things that I really had a great time with this saber was I just started recently designing chassis. So like originally I would just make them, they were bare bones, battery, board, speaker, done. But recently I was like, I need to step up my game and really put more design cues into the chassis. So that's probably my new favorite thing to do. And on this guy, I did a chassis. Custom design, baby. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see on camera. I'll show pictures. So I got Smuggler's Outpost pin system connector. I wanted to try out. CFX 2.1 millimeter recharge port, switches, power auxiliary, 18650, 15 amp high drain battery, TCSS NeoPixel connector. They're not lit because of my blade. My recessed blade was made for this kind of pixel connector. So, and then you got your guy in there. So I had, like I said, this is the diameter, the inner diameter. You're not going to fit a 28 millimeter speaker in there. I mean, you won't even fit a 24 millimeter speaker in here. I think you won't even fit a 24 millimeter speaker in there. So this is a 24 millimeter speaker. It won't even fit in there. So again, this is a 24 and that won't fit. This is a 28 millimeter. So even smaller than this dude. And apparently a lot of people were, you know, I'd say it's not the best sound. So I had Griff, Brad Griff, his Griff's Custom Sabers. I had him bore out this pommel for me because this can unthread. This part can unthread, and then this booster is separate. I glued it to make it permanent because I was like, I don't need to go anywhere. But this cap he made, which can be popped off, and then the 28 millimeter speaker sits in there, and it has a good like half an inch or an inch of resonance, and that guy's just E6000 in there for now. So I'm gonna play with this a lot. There's a lot of sound fonts and things going on. Let's go ahead and cut her on.
Hello there.
I mean, this is classic. This is, you know, That's the way I like it. So the sound font on here is that's K-Sith's Old Ben. I believe I have pretty much all. There's 2 K-Sith fonts, 3 or 4 Kyberphonic fonts. They're all Obi-Wan Kenobi related to A New Hope, or I think just very similar sound fonts, stuff that I wanted to throw on there. With this dude, old school, the flange on threads, and that drops down, and then you have your set screw. I just used 1. You don't really need to use 2. Some people who throw a bunch of set screws into these, I'm like, y'all don't need to be doing that. not that necessary. This is a little Razor turbine plug, a little recess even that I made. Fits just right. Just like when Albert Flores' mom and I get together, it's just a perfect fit. I got my connector down in there, like I said, my pins. They will match my recessed blade that Christian Gale made me a couple years back, which I love this blade so much. I only use it on my thin necks, obviously. It's just a well-made blade. It's a well-made blade, and it looks fantastic. Let's light this candle. Oh, there's something about the blue. So good. All right, let's go through the fonts real quick.
Ben Kenobi?
So I made the UI, the user interface, in the extras folder. I made my background the Binary Sunset song. Just felt right. So when you're scrolling through fonts, this plays.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time.
I believe this is Kyberphonic. I gotta make that bigger.
I'm getting too old for this sort of thing. Move along. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Ben Kenobi? Hello there.
Such a good color. Oh, it looks so good on camera. This thing is heavy too. This is a very heavy blade, or this is a very heavy hilt.
Hello there. Obi-Wan. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
I think this is a K-Sith font. Yeah, I think it's this Obi-Wan from The Phantom Menace.
not dead. Not yet.
It is kind of hard to select a song whenever those French horns like kick in. I'm like, I want to feel that binary sunset.
Well, of course I know him. He's me.
Ooh, I think this is Balance by K4. I love this font for a lightsaber, for like a Jedi lightsaber. Yeah, and it's not Obi-Wan, but it feels really good, and I love swinging it around, so why not?
The Knight and the Dragon.
Knight and the Dragon is by Lord Blocko. This is his Myth and Fables, which is Obi-Wan, like from the books. It's his take on if Obi-Wan in the desert, Tatooine. You got the background track, the Crate Dragon, Tatooine in the background. I love this font. I'm become a fan of ambient tracks in the background.
The Knight and the Dragon.
Ben Kenobi?
Let's just say we'd like to avoid any Imperial entanglements.
Okay, I think I'm on Coverphonics. I'm gonna probably review this font as by itself. There's 3 different versions on his new Obi release, the Obi 4. And there's the Cantina, the Death Star, and Rebels. And I was like, 3 separate fonts right here. Back to back. Let's do it.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
I love that. You can see the blue through the wind veins. You can really tell in person. It's a cool little visual thing for you.
He doesn't like you. I'm sorry. I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're wanted men.
You don't even know me.
The death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
You'll be dead.
You'll be dead. This little one's not worth the effort. Come, let me get you something.
That made me happy.
Chewbacca here is first mate on a ship that might suit us.
I love it. That's great.
You can't win, Darth.
And this is the Death Star one. Oh. Oh, that's good. Let's do that again. That's a really good ignition. Way to go, Jesse. That's fantastic. Ooh, the hum is really good, too.
Watching that new BT-16. Yeah, something I've got telling me about it. It's pretty things. What was that? That's nothing. Not guessing. Don't worry about it.
Classic, man. Man, that's a good ignition. On this one, he's got background tracks too. Well, the song. This is ambient noise of the Death Star. I mean, that's just classic.
Master Kenobi?
And then this
I
is,
am, and when you have your strength, I will help you on your way.
and this is the Rebels.
That is not your responsibility. I will mend this old wound.
Oh, one of the best duels in Star Wars. Oh yeah, this is a very interesting from the cartoon. And then the music. Good. Feels really good to have this done, not gonna lie.
Oh, he's not dead. Not yet.
Oh, that's a good time. Kind of a process to get this blade out, but that's okay. Whatever. Oh, it's way past my bedtime. Way past my bedtime. I definitely wanted to make this video on this though, because, you know, I gotta have fun with this sometimes. Like, doing a lot of things for other people is, you know, I love it. I very much love making things for people, but you gotta have fun with this. If you don't have fun with this hobby, what are you even doing this hobby for, you know? It's all about reliving that magic from when you were a kid. Could you imagine? Kids are spoiled these days. If you would have handed me this when I was like 7, I would have cried. I would have been like, it's real. But there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thanks for letting me indulge in playing with my new toy, my new Obi toy. New, I've had it for a long time, but it's cool to see it come to life. All right, guys, thank you so much. I have quite a few stuff coming out, and hope to see all that and your beautiful faces again sometime soon. Until next time, may the Force be with you.
scruffy looking.